if you're an American and you're watching this, first off, I just want to say how glad I am for you guys. I don't know if you're a Democrat watching this, or if you're a Republican watching this, or you're somewhere in between those. I'm not even from the United States. I'm not in the United States. I'm actually from New Zealand right now. So as a New Zealander, I just want to congratulate you, United States, for getting Trump in as the 47th president. Now, I've been paying attention to your country for a while now, and that's partially because I've got a lot of friends there. That's partially because that's where my parents met. So, in a sense, the United States does have a certain special connection to me. But even if it didn't, the implications of this election would not have been felt just in your country. It would have been felt throughout the world. I mean, look at what's happening. Most of the news around the world, it's either around the Middle East or the United States. They don't talk about what's happening in Africa. They don't talk really about what's happening throughout Europe. Not honestly, anyway. Like, isn't the media just a lying piece of collection? Mainstream media, anyway. Anyway, I just want to congratulate you guys. I just want to share my joy for seeing Trump being selected, being elected as a president, as the 47th president. I can honestly say, if I was a US citizen, which I actually hope to be someday, but if I was now, I would have voted for Trump. Simple as that. Not because he's not Kamala, not because he's a guy per se, but really because of the news that I have been following. That is to say, I've seen what the mainstream media made him out to be, and already it smelled a little off, if you know what I mean. It was just something about the way they just have to portray him in a negative light, and I was like, why? And then I've seen other videos, even personal testimonies that I actually got up right now. I don't know if you can see that, but basically, it's about Trump helping a woman who's really struggling. She was really struggling in this time, which a lot of Americans were and have been. I know because I've got friends there, like I said, and I've been praying for you guys. Like, I've been crazy about it. Actually, I don't know what it is. Is God doing something with me? Does God want me to do something? Anyway, I've always had an interest in history, including your history. So I've looked at the history of the founding of the United States, the founding fathers, the writing of the Constitution, the First Amendment, the Second Amendment, and how insightful your founding fathers were. It is incredible, in all fairness, like the preparations against tyranny. And I think, and I'm so gladful that enough patriots have risen up and seen just how what tyranny was around the borders. And I know there's some people, they are afraid that Trump will be a tyrant, but in all fairness, he's a business guy, absolutely. But because he's a business guy, I think he has a very good grasp of what makes businesses run. And guess what? Good businesses run on fairness. They run on, the business. If a business wants to do well consistently, the people need to do well consistently. And the only way you can do that is, by actually doing what's right for the people, And that means doing right for the Constitution. That means doing for every person, whether you're in the low dem, the mid dem, or the high dem. And Trump is the only person that cares for all three sort of groups of people, based on what I've seen. And I'm talking about, I've been following news regarding the United States for the past few years. I might be a nobody, and that's perfectly fine. I'm from a little place in New Zealand right now, so. But, it isn't about me. I just want to share my gratitude and gratefulness and share in the celebrations for the fact that Trump has just gotten in. And alongside with some pretty unique characters, like Elon Musk, Vance, I don't know how you guys say, you probably say Vance, don't you? And a few other people that I got to keep memory of what people they are. I know about Elon Musk and I know about Trump and Vance, obviously, but yeah, I don't think this setup of people to have been elected and now are in as leaders of the United States. I don't think there could have been a better turnout. So I'm relieved as New Zealander. I just want to say I'm relieved. Not everybody here likes Trump because of the way they listen to media. I just hope that my country will wake up and see, that see what makes a country actually good, and that is when the people of the country look after that country together, whether it's government or the people that below, but definitely government as well. If the government tries to please people across the seas without, and in doing so neglect their own country, a little bit of that has been happening in New Zealand as well. Not on a great scale like the United States, but still it has been happening. So I pray and I hope that Trump's success will have a outbuilding sort of effect, by walking the talk, by showing the other countries how it's done. I don't know what it's going to look like. I don't know exactly what his presidential years are going to look like. His second term, I believe it's what it's called. But he's competent. He doesn't stutter. He doesn't or laughs like a hyena, like Kamala does. I don't know. There's something weird about her. I'm not here hating on the person necessarily, but know how relieved I am that she did not get in. And it's not because she's a woman. It's not because she's a woman of color. By the way, she's not black. She's Indian, but that's another story altogether. It's because if I could have voted, I would have voted for competence, and Trump is by far the competent guy that you want. So yeah, keep praying. I'm going to keep praying for your country as well, Americans, and I just want to know that I love your country, and I hope to share the name of a citizen of the US someday and do good business there, create something beautiful, have a family, and anything else that God can bless humanity with, because God's goodwill is God has goodwill to mankind. The Bible is full of that. It's just, will we walk out in it or not? And I pray that more and more patriots will rise up and continue to rise up and to stand their ground against ungodliness, against abortion, against the lies of the media, against all that corruption, against entertainment that is just woke through the movies and brainwashing our children. I know I'm probably nobody to you, but I hope you share my desire here that let's make movies great again. Let's make entertainment great again. Let's make church great again. Let's make the Bible matter again. It matters. It always matters, whatever we make of it, but it should matter more to us. So, and let's make family great again, because with the family, that's where it starts, doesn't it? Anyway, I went overboard there. I only want to make this a short message to you guys, but I just wanted to let that out. So, God bless you, Americans. God bless you, patriots of the United States, of the Union, of the Republic. And, well, until next time, till whenever I might be able to visit you guys or move over, I sincerely hope to move over. So if you are an American and you have any tips on how I might be able to do that, that would be much appreciated. Anyway, love and prayers from New Zealand. God save the US. God bless the US.